Plastic is only 1% of the material economy. If your LinkedIn feed includes anything related to sustainability, you've probably seen this comment. It's the mic drop of the plastic defender army. Often their starting volley. It presents the seemingly unarguable, why are you wasting your time with this post? Plastics are awesome just the way they are today. But here's the real question. Is this comment relevant to the conversation, or is it a distraction? Because in most cases, that 1% fact is rarely shared to inform. It's a classic whataboutism, a tactic designed not to engage, but to redirect. Rather than respond to a post about, say, plastic waste in rivers or the sustainability challenges of multi-layer packaging, the commenter jumps in to say, there are bigger problems, so stop talking about this one. Not that the problem isn't real. Forget talking about complex issues. There's nothing to see here. So what makes this tactic so effective? Plastic is only 1% is the tip of the iceberg of an Alfred E. Newman grade nonchalant attitude to this controversial class of materials, seeking to shift the conversation elsewhere. But more nefariously, it invites a fact-for-fact rebuttal. So you reply with your own stats. Oh yeah, well, what about the fact that 13% of processed waste is plastic, or 50% of ocean waste is plastic? And then suddenly, you're playing defense. On their turf. The original point is now lost in this back and forth, and is now buried under a debate about percentages, emissions, and unrelated life cycle analyses. And that's exactly the 1%er's goal. By engaging directly, you're now playing directly into their laminated script of responses. They get to lead you down a funnel of well-choreographed comments that end where they want, and it likely has nothing to do with the original discussion. Whataboutisms turn conversations into comment wars. It generates high fives from the already convinced, outrage from the opposition, and eye rolls from the middle. It shuts down constructive curiosity, which is the very thing we need more of, especially in complex issues like sustainability. So, what should we do? Here's a simple 3-step playbook to deal with whataboutisms. Number 1, pause. Reread the original post. Before directly replying, ask, does this comment engage with the topic or deflect from it? 2, recenter. Let your stoic self regain control. If you're like me, refrain from your natural desire to respond with your own facts. Avoid taking the bait. Instead, ask the 1%er, how does your comment relate to the original point? Are you suggesting there's no problem at all, or that there's just bigger ones? 3, invite genuine input. Get outside of their playbook of scripted responses. Invite actual constructive thought. So, what would you suggest we do to make plastics more sustainable? This isn't about owning the comment section. There is no winning. Your fact-back approach is unlikely to get the original 1%er to admit you're right. It's about keeping the conversation focused on solutions, not scripted, defensive, distracting talking points. They're an amazing class of materials, sure, but they're far from perfect. And being 1% can absolutely still be significantly impactful. With 8 billion people touching plastic daily, they become a powerful lever for innovation, redesign, and smarter systems. Complex problems like sustainability aren't solved with a single solution. They're mosaics. Every piece counts. And none of them are perfect today. Defending the status quo, especially with rhetorical sleight of hand, only slows critical progress. As much as I'm trying to move on from plastics to pursue other callings, the 1% comments are my mafia moment. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. I'm doing my best to stay Socratic and stoic in my responses, but I have my limits. And attempts to derail thoughtful, complex conversations with whataboutisms, that's in my top 1% of pet peeves. It turns me from an aspiring Aristotle to a nerdier Bruce Banner. So please, do me a favor. The next time someone drops the 1% comment, share this post. Ask the only question that matters. Are you here to help solve the problem, or just deflect from it? And let's get back to discussions about improving our planet's future. Thank you.